Everybody, Rich with Prep U. Hey, it seems like every time I make any video that has anything to do with the Second Amendment or ammunition or whatever, it's always bad news. Although there have been some good newses in the past. Newses, is that a word? I don't know. Stories in the past. This one, we're going to start out with just, eh, everything's going up. There's no way you can get around it, but I just wanted y'all to know a couple things about the ammo increases coming to a store near you January 1st, 2024. So, according to industry experts, the ones that make and buy ammo and primers and shot and powder and stuff like that, prices are going up, and there's going to be a shortage of specifically powder. So if you can find powder, buy it, especially obviously you guys and gals that reload, you're going to definitely need to get your stockpiles up. I'm sure a lot of you already know when you've gone out and bought this stuff that the guys at the store or the shippers are telling you, hey, it's not going to be easy to find next year. So basically, the reason why, if you remember, there was a video earlier I talked about uh, primer manufacturer increase, which we didn't know if it'd be a good thing or a bad thing. Well, it's good thing, bad thing, because actually they increased the primers because the increase in orders from specifically Europe. They made a lot of ammunition, and basically in September, NATO and partners agreed to 2.56 billion in contracts and orders for hundreds of thousands of pieces of ammunition. A lot of it coming from over here in America. So that's when it comes down to supply demand, you know how that works. You know, if you don't have a lot of supply and you have a high demand, prices are going to go up. Obviously, their supply costs have been going up. Deliveries of this ammunition is supposed to start the end of 2023. Well, we're at the end of 2023. So if you can find your stuff, get that. All right. So because of this and other events, suppliers have notified Sporting Products. Sporting Products is a very large distributor of ammunition and primers and shot and powder. They of the unprecedented demand for and anticipated global shortages of gunpowder, and thus has increased our prices substantially, which will increase their prices. So it just goes right down the line. Everybody's got to make their little bit of money on it. So what are they saying? They're saying that shotgun shells 1 to 7% up. These are all up, and none of these are down. Rifle ammunition 1 to 7%. Handguns 1 to 5%. 22 long rifle and shorts 1 to 5%. WMR, HMR 1 to 7% up. Primers 5%. Alliant powders 10% up with limited liability. Now that's their cost to them. So then they're going to add the increase on it, and then of course the store that sells it's going to add, they're going to need to make a profit off of it too, so they're going to increase that also. So I just wanted you to be aware of that. All right, so that is the ammunition and powder and stuff like that news. Now let's go on to a little bit of law here. Just a reminder to a lot of you out there, you know it's coming. Several states are saying if you plan on giving or selling a firearm to someone, the rules have changed. Firearm transfers as of January 1st, 2024 in many states are changing. So make sure either do it now before the end of the year, or check with your state's laws as far as person-to-person transfers. I'm talking to like me to my son, or me to my nephew, or the neighbor down the street to somebody else, you know, that does, he bought a new hunting rifle, he's got his own hunting rifle, or he's going to sell it to his buddy. So be real careful. Check your state's laws. All right, Illinois, your rifle regulation or registration goes into effect January 1st. You've had since a little bit after October to register your rifles, even though the rules are not complete and many state and federal lawsuits are pending. And we've talked about this before, that you should be real careful about registering your firearms if you don't know why. And definitely don't click the button that says voluntarily, because I'm sure none of you are doing this voluntarily, even if you are. Whether you do it or not is totally up to you. That's your decision. But I wouldn't do it at least until the rules are pending. It's kind of like saying we have, Nancy Pelosi saying we have to read the bill to know what's in it. No, we have to approve the bill, read the bill to find out what's in it, which makes absolutely no sense whatsoever to me, So also in Illinois, a lot of people are following this. A lot of different channels on YouTube and Rumble are talking about this. You have the U.S. Supreme Court denied an emergency review in the Beavis versus the city of Naperville. Well, there's a lot of reasons. I mean, it's a semi-setback, but there's a lot of reasons for that. Now, I am not an attorney. I don't play one on TV, and I did not stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night. But very rarely does the Supreme Court jump in the middle, all right? Because there was also people asking for the Seventh Circuit to do the full court review of the law, not just the 3-judge panel, and which made this kind of out in the open. Well, at the same time, the Seventh Circuit says the full panel is not going to review this. So now the Supreme Court kicked it back. So Seventh Circuit's now kicked it back. Now they can with the Seventh Circuit saying no to the full panel and SCOTUS saying no to Rob Beavis, can now ask SCOTUS for a writ of centaurea. I know that's pronounced wrong, which means it's the normal way it gets to the Supreme Court. Okay, you can't follow me? Did I say that okay? If not, tell me in the notes that, Rich, you need to figure this out. You need to go to law school or something like that. So basically, all the avenues of putting this on hold and repealing it or whatever up through the Seventh Circuit have been done. It's all the way up to the Seventh Circuit, which means now from there it goes to the Supreme Court. And I'm assuming that Rob Beavis and the National Association for Gun Rights will file a petition for Cersei Arari. Did I say that right? Lawyers, tell me if I said that. Cersei Arari. But what else might do is you might be combining two cases now. You might be combining the Beavis versus City of Naperville and the Calkins versus Pritzker, even though they're not the same, because the Naperville doesn't really have the registry. It just says you can't sell them. But the Illinois one says, you have to register. So they could be combined. And when they do that, the petition for argument will come out next term. So, not great news all the way around, but it's not the end of the road. And I have a strange feeling that the Supreme Court is going to look at this as a major case, major Second Amendment case, and they'll make probably look at this for a while. I'm sure they'll definitely take it. So, if you need ammo, buy ammo. You need shot, you need powder. Get out there, buy it now before the increases come forward. And you in Illinois, do what you got to do. It's up to you and what you want to do. But case isn't over. So we'll see what happens. But that's it. So hey, everybody be safe out there. Have a great Christmas and a Happy New Year's. And stay warm, stay safe, keep prepping. And through the Second Amendment, protect your preps. So always be aware of your surroundings. Always have enough food, water, medicine, and whatever else you need, whether you bug out or shelter in place. And please prep like your life depends on it. And for those of you that have been telling me, get to the point, Rich, quit talking, we're under 10 minutes. So there you go. Not bad. Take care.